Hi, guys, and welcome to my channel. It is my typical Sunday morning video, and today we are going to talk about skincare. Um, I have to apologize for bringing the camera into a different room, but I've been having a lot of eye issues lately, and I will be going to a specialist later this week to try to solve the problem. It may be cataracts, and if that's the case, I will have to have surgery. So, in the meantime, disregard the lighting, disregard anything that might not really look too good as far as the quality of the video goes, because remember, it's the content and it's not how I come across necessarily. But I am going to talk about skincare. Now, I was sent this Radiance Spin-Care Skincare System by Duvolle USA. Um, I don't review a product immediately. So I have been using this, and as you can see from the color of this large body brush, I have been using it, and I can't wait to tell you what I've been using that big brush for. But anyway, there's a couple of things that I want to touch upon before I get into reviewing this actual system. We're at a time where we are covering our faces with masks when we go outside, when we are working, when we're basically anywhere outside our home. Many of us, most of us, are required to wear a mask. Now, underneath that mask, especially in really hot and humid and sticky weather, there's going to be a lot of bacteria. Add to that the fact that many of us are wearing makeup, we have skin creams on, we have blush, we have powder, like whatever you're going to pile on your face. Think about all of that inside of your mask. So naturally, you want to make sure that your skin is super clean. Another thing is, ever since I was a young child, my mother couldn't express more how important it was to keep your skin clean. And that's one of the reasons why at 65 years old, I think my skin is in pretty decent shape. I'm not wearing any makeup at all. I have no foundation on whatsoever. All I did was wash my face with one of these brushes and put my Embryolisse cream on, and then just added a tiny, tiny, tiny touch of blush. I put my regular eye makeup on, but there is basically nothing on my face at all. And that's why skincare is so important. Think of it as baking a cake. When you bake a cake, you take that layer out of the oven. But in order to frost it, you want to make sure that that cake is totally even. So you brush off the crumbs, almost like exfoliating, and you make it smooth. And this way, when you do put the frosting on, that cake is in great shape underneath the frosting, and it looks good. It looks smooth. The frosting is just nice and flavorful, and that's what you want. Think of your face as kind of a cake, and you want to smooth everything out. You want to get rid of those nasty bits and crumbs, and you just want your skin to look good. And that's basically what it's all about. You are not going to have a smooth surface for your face if you don't wash and scrub and exfoliate. Um, you don't have to spend a ton of money on creams or cleansers. For me, the one product that I use for cleansing and actually getting the makeup off is Albolene. I have been using it for years and years and years, actually decades. But once I take that makeup off with my Albolene, I need something to really deep cleanse my skin. And that's where Radiance comes in. Now, if you are my age, maybe a little younger, maybe a little older. You can remember being a teen and using Clairol's the skin machine. That was great. My mother purchased that for me and one for one of my sisters when we reached our teen years. She swore that it was a great cleanser for us. And even though I did have a little touch of acne on my chin and on my forehead, that machine was great. And this kind of reminds me of that, only this is better. So let me get into how I like this. And let me get into what a multitasker it is because I wanted to keep this big body brush kind of not dirty, but I wanted you to see what's on it. So let's start with that, okay? See, this is why, well, I'm glad I kind of don't use unboxings that much. I just like to use the product. So let me take this out. And as usual, this is why I don't do unboxings because I'm so clumsy. But anyway, it's the product that counts. Now, what we have, this is very comfortable. It's like holding an ice cream cone. And we've been holding ice cream cones for a very long time. So it fits beautifully in the palm of your hand. Now, over here, this bottom component comes out. All you have to do is hold the top and pull on the bottom component, and 4 AA batteries fit in here. Now, this is, and I'm going to be honest with you, this was the only issue that I had with this. I can't see, and it's a problem. And I'm not necessarily blaming my bad sight on proaging, but I've had bad eyes forever. When I was 5, I was operated. So I kind of had an issue as far as placing the batteries in because I couldn't see the symbols. So my husband had to put the batteries in for me. Now there's no brush on here now, but I'm going to show you. It's not that noisy. There's no offensive noise. The way that it spins is great. But I'm going to start off with the big brush. And it's still a little damp. I have to go upstairs and wash it when I'm finished. Now, this is what I mean by bad eyes. I was in the bathtub and I had to shave my legs because I am not a shower person. I am definitely a bath girl. I love my bath time. I love my hot baths. And this was on the counter because I was getting ready to do something else, which I will talk to you about in a moment. But I kind of had a brainstorm. I don't use shaving cream on my legs. I use like a liquid soap. And what I use is this Marseillais orange blossom. I picked this up when I'm in France. You can get it on Amazon. I happen to love this because I love the scent. But I thought, hmm, why don't I use this to distribute this on my legs to shave them? And that's exactly what I did. And I felt like I was kind of getting a massage on my legs at the same time. It was freaking great. The soap was distributed evenly. I had no problem shaving my legs. And I don't know, I just felt like I was at a spa. So after I got out of the shower, out of the bathtub, excuse me, I don't know how that came into play, but after I get out of the bathtub, I dried myself off. It was time for me to apply my fake tan. Um, as you know, I did have skin cancer on my face, so I'm a little bit obsessive about my time out in the sun, no matter how much I love the beach. So I wanted to apply my fake tan. Now, my fake tan of choice these days is Sol by Jergens. So, sun. Okay, Soleil, sun. So, this is what I use. It is a mousse As you can see, I've used quite a bit. You shake it up and then you just kind of put it on your skin. So what I did, I shook it up, applied it to my legs and my arms, and then I just gently rubbed it in. Now, with all of these self tanners and all of these like tanning products, they do say to use a circular motion when you're applying the product. What could be stinking better than this? I cannot begin to tell you how great this was. In the first place, I usually use my hands because I find mitts to be cumbersome. And with the sole, they kind of recommended a mitt. The mitt didn't even work because mitts to me are just like a waste of money and a waste of time. Hands do a better job. But with hands, you have to scrub and scrub the product off. This was amazing. It was great. It was like, this was, it's just like, okay, Jergens needs to do something with Duvolle, and they need to come up with a tanning sort of skincare collaboration because this body brush was made not only for shaving your legs, but it was made for applying self tanner. So, yes, I will clean this, but I just wanted to show you what it looks like when it's used because I want you to trust me when I talk about products. I'm not a one hit wonder. I'm not, oh yeah, this is really great, so good, so cute, so fun. This really works. And then put it in the box and it's never going to get used again. No, this is going to be seriously used a lot. Okay, so I take this off. And next, I'm going to show you the pumice stone. Now, I know a lot of people like to use pumice stones wet. I use this dry, and I've been giving my feet the much love that they deserve. I am not going to demonstrate because I'm wearing a dress, but trust me when I tell you, I have used this on my feet. It's like a spa for your feet, and it does get rid of the dead skin. Now, you can use it on your elbows, you can use it on your knees. Um, I would use it on my nose, but I would probably scrape it. But seriously, the action is really, really good. And that's another thing that I want to talk about this. The 4AA batteries really give it a lot of power. Now, I have purchased kind of like Skin Machine dupes for a really, really inexpensive price, and the power just wasn't there. One of them I ended up just using to apply soap to my vintage bags when I'm giving them some love. But this has the power without being too powerful. So let's take this off. And next we have the two face brushes. One, hold on, let me put this down. One is an exfoliator and one is a cleansing brush. Now, to be perfectly honest with you, I don't think that there's much of a difference. The exfoliation brush, the bristles are a little bit harder, but not by much. And the bristles are softer on the skin cleansing brush. To me, the two of them can be interchangeable because I like to have a very clean face. So the exfoliating brush is not going to, how can I put this? It's not going to be too rough. It's still soft. And that's why with exfoliating, I would, and this is just me, this is purely just me, I would rather go with the pumice when I'm exfoliating. Um, it's a matter of personal choice. Either or is great, but it feels really, really good. Mark my words. This is a great, great, great product, and it's a multitasker to boot. Now, what I use, I told you before, I use Albolene to take off my makeup. When I wash my face, I use soap, either Dove soap. I can't remember the name, but I picked up, I think it's by Vichy. I picked up a couple of bars of cleansing soap for your face when I was at City Pharma in Paris last year, and I'm at the bottom of the barrel of my soap. So Dove will do. I also have a great soap that I received from Israel Pack. It's like a lavender olive oil soap, and it is so great. I also use that on my face. So basically, any cleansing bar for your face is fine, or any soap. The only soap that I find that I can't put on my face anymore is Ivory soap. Ivory soap just like dries my skin out like crazy. I know it's great for babies, and I know the smell of it is very reminiscent of childhood, but at my age now, Ivory soap isn't going to cut it. But I think Dove, any of the Neutrogena, the clear Neutrogena bar is a great facial cleanser. So you really don't have to go out and spend a lot of money on a face cleanser. As long as you have a product that is going to work into your face and clean and cleanse and get into the nooks and crannies on your face and get up here. And you know, when you put makeup on, you have that kind of border. You want to work around here. So anything that's going to work with any cleanser is going to get that skin really, really clean. Again, this is Radiance. It is by Duvolle USA. And I have to tell you, they were kind enough to give me a code. The code is Catherine. I'm going to put the link to the product downstairs. Down below, I'm going to give you my code, and it is for 70% off, which means that you're going to be paying $28.50 for this remarkable skincare product. I am telling you, it is going to be the best 28.50 you have ever spent. Why? Because you are not spending a ton of money on creams to clean your face. You're not spending a fortune on special cleansing lotions or bars. This is what you need. It's not the meat, it's the motion. And the motion of this is really going to get into those pores. It is going to clean everything. This is a pro aging product. It is great for grandparents to buy for their teenage kids to keep those acne and pimple bits and pieces in their place. It's great for people our age because as we pro age, our skin can get thinner and it can also be more prone to the elements. We get drier skin. We need to be hydrated. And I think a product like this is great. I even think this is great for applying moisturizer to your face. There's nothing like a multitask. And this body brush, if you fake tan, I am begging you, please try this. If you fake tan, it is great. And if you ladies and men who may be into sports where you have to shave your legs, um, use this for applying any kind of soap to shave your legs. It's really, really great. So I'm sorry if I seem a bit over enthusiastic about this, but I have to tell you, even though this isn't a sponsored video because I do not get any monetary value for this, um, I have to say I am so happy that I was sent this product for review because if you think outside the box, you will see that this goes beyond cleaning your skin. You can use it for applying soap for shaving your legs. As I said before, it is a miraculous, miraculous product for applying fake tan. So that's it. Um, I hope everybody has a great day. I hope that you are staying safe and I hope that you are well. Um, the summer is kind of flying by so fast, and I know that we are in the throes of this pandemic where we do have to keep um, clean at all times. It comes down to wearing a mask, washing your hands with sanitizer. And you know what? This definitely helps to keep your face clean. So that is it. If you like this, thumbs up. If you don't like it, thumbs down. I would like to hear your comments about how you are keeping your skin clean during this mask wearing time. If you are fake tanning, put some comments down and tell me what you think of the application of this for your fake tan. So, like I said, have a great day. Hopefully, if you are a proager, you will subscribe to my channel as I try to build it. I think it's important for our age to kind of be recognized. And I have to thank the people at Duval for sending this to me. You are proagers and you rock. And I am loyal to that. So thank you, and I will see you later. Have a good day now. Bye bye. Whoops, still doing this. I'm still getting pause confused with shut it off. But hey, that's what happens when there's no editing. Have a great day, and I will see you later. Bye bye.